Yo lads, what is going on? Welcome back to today's video. Thank you for clicking on the video, and I'll start this off by saying I haven't uploaded the past 4 days, I think it is. I'll be honest, I might be uploading 4 or 3 times a week now. Work's getting really hard. I drive an hour there, drive an hour back. It adds some real time. I get stuck in traffic, and then when I get home, and then I get the complaints from neighbours about being loud too late. I don't really want to stress that shit anymore. I'd rather focus on high quality videos at the weekends. Don't get me wrong, I'll still try and get videos out if I can. That's enough of that. I just work more now. I did sales before. Now I'm trying to build a career for myself, and I need to be more invested. Of course, YouTube's still a massive part of my life, and I'm going to focus on this. I started a second channel. I'm dedicated on this. But today we're going to be talking about Black Ops 4 and why, in my opinion, it's so much better than Call of Duty World War 2. Even though COD World War 2 had so much hype behind it, it was the most hyped Call of Duty since, I'll say, Black Ops 2. It had so much hype behind it, this return to boots on ground, World War 2, the original Call of Duty formula. I made a video roasting it because they introduced women, they censored the swastikas. It was just a shit show. But in general, Call of Duty YouTubers were like downing on that COD cock. I'm not going to name names. T Martin, but tons of them were downing on that COD cock. Drifter, all these big COD YouTubers, Ali, they were like, oh my god, return to boots on ground, Activision splooge on my face, that sort of shit. They were so excited, and it turned out it was shit. People stopped playing after, I want to say, a month or 2. I bought it solely for the purpose of reviewing, and I didn't buy it real money. I had vouchers for Amazon. And even with a single player campaign, which was meant to be like realistic, focused on World War II, it was just like a bullshit cinematic experience with AAA actors in it who they didn't contribute anything to the story. The story was one of the worst World War II stories ever. It was trash, and Black Ops 4, when it was announced, didn't have much hype. Apart from having the Black Ops name, people weren't excited. I wasn't excited. I didn't want another futuristic bullshit game. COD YouTubers were like, oh, we've got boots on ground, now we're going back to jumping and jetpacking around. No jetpacking in it. There is futuristic movements though. You've got grappling hooks, you've got some specialist abilities. The specialists are back, which were arguably the worst part of Black Ops 3. And yet Black Ops 4 is so much better than COD World War 2. Doesn't have a single player, has Battle Royale mode, which is the biggest fucking just bullshit thing of 2018. Every game's going to have Battle Royale. Battlefields have just been delayed because they can't drain as much money out of that as they possibly want to. It's got zombies, multiplayer, and Battle Royale. COD World War 2, multiplayer, zombies, and single player. And it had the World War 2 formula behind it and the boots on ground hype. And I think Black Ops 4 has still outsold COD World War 2 in its first month. And I'll be honest, I really like Black Ops 4. I'm disappointed there's no single player. They've tried replacing it with these bullshit cinematics and little things you can play for the specialists. No one gives a fuck. No one gives a flying fuck, Treyarch. And that's the main reason for me why it's better. Treyarch are behind the game. They're behind my favourite Call of Duty games, bar Modern Warfare 2 and bar Modern Warfare 3, COD World at War and Black Ops 2. Fantastic games. David Vonderhaar knows what he's doing most of the time. Black Ops 3 was dreadful. One of the worst Call of Duties I've ever played. Zombies on it were fantastic. That's where the compliments stop. The story didn't follow on from Black Ops 2. Some of the characters were vaguely mentioned, but it was generic and shit and just didn't make sense. People have made videos trying to analyse the story. You can't follow that. And let's be honest, most of Call of Duty fans are under 18. How the fuck are they going to be able to follow that? I couldn't follow it, and I was 18 when the game came out. Trash game. Absolutely trash. Then we've got Infinite Warfare. No one gives a shit about that. Then COD World War 2. Everyone was over the moon. Let's be honest, lads. The zombies were subpar. The campaign was shit. Multiplayer was the best part of the game. And it had female Nazis running around, Asian women running around, no swastikas. It was censored pile of shit. War mode was pretty fucking shit. It was just a copy of Battlefield's Rush mode, and people were like, oh, it's the best thing since sliced bread. It's so good. Fuck off. Fuck off, it was trash. It was shit, and I'm glad that Treyarch didn't put it in Black Ops 4. We've not got as many game modes in Black Ops 4, which is fine by me. Team Deathmatch, Kill Confirmed, and Domination, and Hardpoint are all I need. I don't play any other game modes. I'm happy with those. Without further ado, let's analyse the gameplay. Let me stop fucking yapping on, and let's take a deeper look at why Black Ops 4 is so much better than COD World War 2. Okay, so first things first, the multiplayer is so much more fun. Even with the specialists, I find myself enjoying the games. I'm doing well. I'm really enjoying the games. In Call of Duty World War 2, every map felt like a drag. Was there 7 or 8 maps when it launched? I mean, I'm not going to stick up for Black Ops 4. The maps in this do feel a bit lazy and recycled because they've used quite a lot of the maps from previous Black Ops games, which I don't like, but firing range and some of those OG maps, they've just got to be in here. This is one of my favourite maps on screen now. I absolutely love this map. I love the gore that's returned in Black Ops 4. You'd got COD World War 2, which was a World War 2 game, but it felt more restricted on gore than Call of Duty World at War. This game has more gore in it. It's a more futuristic game than Call of Duty World War 2 did, and that was like the goriest time ever in the history of the fucking world. World War 2 was a nasty time. Limbs were getting lost left, right and centre. The most casualties ever in a war. And this is a futuristic one and it's still got more gore. That's a big point for me. It really is. I like how the leaderboards don't just focus on kills now. And they don't outright tell you how many kills and how many deaths you've got. It breaks it down into a ratio. You do still find yourself looking at the leaderboards every 2 minutes, but not as much as in previous Call of Duty. Oh, how's my KD doing? How's my KD doing? These little crazy motherfuckers that are just so obsessed with KD, not obsessed with playing as a team and communicating. Communication is slightly better in Black Ops 4. Maybe that's just me playing on PC. People seem to talk more. Zombies is better than the previous Zombies. Blackout, of course, a massive seller for Treyarch. Blackout is fantastic. It's better than PUBG. The only Battle Royale game that I believe is better than Blackout is Fortnite. I just enjoy Fortnite more. But when you get sick of Fortnite, it's nice to just come on here and enjoy Blackout and enjoy a couple of games. And no one's going to build the fucking Taj Mahal in 2 fucking seconds while you're fighting with them. Whoever's got the best aim is going to win. Let me rephrase that. Whoever's got the best weapon is going to win. That brings me on to another point. In Call of Duty World War 2, certain weapons were just beyond broken. They were so overpowered, and they were the ones that you unlocked when you was very high level, so you couldn't find yourself wanting to level up to get those weapons when you're just getting destroyed by them all the time, especially if you got into Call of Duty World War 2 later, like I did. I didn't get it at launch, and people were already high enough level to unlock that weapon, and they were just giving me hell. In this game, I know some people will disagree with me, you can't please everybody. I feel like none of the weapons are so overpowered that shit, I can't, I need to rage quit. I've never once rage quit in one match. My KD at the minute is 1.85. It's not shit, it's not fantastic, but I am enjoying every single game I play, whether I get 10 kills and 20 deaths. I'm still enjoying it. I find the kill streaks refreshing when you compare them to Call of Duty World War 2's. They were so bad in COD World War 2. I don't even know how much I can emphasize how bad the kill streaks were in that game, or score streaks should we say. They're not kill streaks, they're not been for like 4 years. The score streaks in this game are so much better. I enjoy the specialist abilities. My favourite one is Nomad. I think he's the one with the trip mine and the dog. I find myself using him every single game. If I don't use him, I use Firebreak, and if Firebreak's not available, I use the woman with like the gun, like the golden gun in Destiny. She's pretty cool, and the specialists do have unique abilities which actually do benefit you. Whereas in Black Ops 3, I felt they were just overhyped shite. I just hated the wall running. I just hated the game in general. I felt like Treyarch had lost their way. In this, I feel like they found the way, they found the groove, and I'm really excited to see what they can do in the next 3 years. Now, holy shit, the zombies in this game. Fantastic. So much better than COD World War 2 zombies. So much better than Infinite Warfare zombies. And so much better than Advanced Warfare. And so much better than Black Ops 3. This is where Treyarch return to form. It feels like zombies did in Black Ops 1 and COD World at War when zombies was at its peak. It dipped in Black Ops 2 and it dipped in Black Ops 3. in my opinion. I know I'll get hate for that. I know people will say I'm sucking that COD cock. I'm not. It's a great game. The only thing I don't like is that you've got to get the bullshit season pass to get a throwback map. What the fuck's that about? You money grabbing wankers. You should just include that. You shouldn't have locked off content on the first fucking day, you dickheads. So if you don't purchase the season map, you've got IX and Voyage of Despair. Voyage of Despair is basically the Titanic. This is my favourite one. IX is good. It's gladiator times. There's some good stuff to be had. The zombies look pretty cool in that. Some of them are dressed as gladiators. I just prefer Voyage of Despair. I've always wanted a zombies map set on the Titanic. I know as weird as that sounds, I always thought it to be a great idea for a zombies, but I thought, how the hell are they going to implement Call of Duty Zombies onto the Titanic? I'm not going to ask fucking questions. They've done it. It's about the crazy artifact. The zombie story is where you can get lost. I just play the game. I pack a punch my weapons. I buy traps. I buy perks. I enjoy it. Yes, they've got a new perk system. It's not the same as Black Ops 3. It's not the same as any of the previous games. Treyarch have overhauled the system completely, and it feels fantastic. You also get an ultimate weapon on each different class. I believe there's 4 different ultimates. 3 what do damage and 1 what heals and shoots fire out of it. This one's my personal favourite. You get a blunderbuss and you get a sword. I believe they last about 20-30 seconds. They're really fun. They're really fun to have, and I don't believe they're in any of the previous zombies. I really enjoy it in this game. And on Voyage of Despair, the tight, narrow corridors you find yourself fighting on with the zombies, it brings some heart palpitation moments. My fucking heart condition playing this game. Holy shit, I thought I was going to have a fucking heart attack. I really enjoy it. I really enjoy the tight corridors. I'm pretty sure the Titanic was bigger than this, or I believe they should make it bigger so you can expand on the map a little bit more. Lots of places are closed off, which is the only thing that really pisses me off. I think my record's like around 25 on this. If you pack a bunch of your weapons, you get it done early. You need to prepare yourself for the zombies later on because they're overpowered. In Call of Duty World War 2, what was there? The zombies was okay. It didn't feel like there was any progression though. And you only got 1 fucking zombies map on launch. Now I know Treyarch could probably put 2 in here because they fucked off the single player, but they do have that specialist thing that you can do for 30-40 minutes. Again, I think that's a waste of time. They should have focused on single player. But you do get Blackout and multiplayer as well. I believe they fucked off single player so they could make Blackout. I believe there was going to be 2 zombies maps when it launched anyway. And if you get the bullshit COD pass, which I'm probably not going to get, you'll get Blood of the Dead, which is a fantastic map. It was one of the best Call of Duty zombie maps ever made. It just outdoes Call of Duty World War 2 in every single way. Shooting the guns feels finer. The pack-a-punch weapons are better. There's so many more things you can do in any Treyarch Zombies game is so much better than Sledgehammer or Infinity Ward. Infinity Ward should have stuck to Extinction. It was a fantastic mode. It was good. It was unique. But instead, Sledgehammer games have just started doing zombies. Infinity Ward fucked off Extinction because some people didn't like it. They also did Spec Ops mode, which was my personal favourite. Additional missions to do with your friends on top of the single player. But no, Activision forced them to make like a zombies mode, so they made Extinction. Then that pretty much flopped because the Ghosts just did shit. Then they started doing zombies. It's not their strong point. Treyarch should be the only developer that is allowed to make zombies. I've said this for years. Ever since Infinity Ward tried doing it, and then Sledgehammer Games tried doing it, they're just not good enough. How bad was Advanced Warfare Zombies? Fucking zombies what had those jetpack things bouncing around. Holy shit, that was terrible. Going forward, Activision, if by some small margin you happen to be watching my video, don't ever let Sledgehammer Games or Infinity Ward make a zombies mode again. Let them do their own unique modes. And hey, it seems we're talking about Sledgehammer Games, just sack them. They're fucking shit. The worst studio you've ever employed. They should not be able to make Call of Duty games. Pass it on. Give Activision, give Treyarch and Infinity Ward a year where they collaborate and make a Call of Duty. That'd be better than fucking Sledgehammer Games. They suck. I don't have any Blackout gameplay for you lads. I don't really want to just get gameplay when I'm not playing it much. But Blackout is good. It's good. It's there. I don't really want to play that. I've got Fortnite. Main reason I bought the game is for zombies and multiplayer. If you wanted a good Battle Royale game, Blackout is good. But the main reasons why I think this is better than COD World War 2, and it's doing so much better with reviews and things, the multiplayer is great, and Zombies is top notch. It's fantastic. You get your money's worth, I'll be honest. If you paid £40 for it, I mean, I paid £30. £30 for a PC CD key and downloaded it from cdkeys.com. That's your money's worth. If you're paying $50, maybe you're not getting your money's worth, which I've just paid for Red Dead Redemption. But you're getting your money's worth for £33. You can't complain. The game, I would give it an 8 out of 10. I really enjoy Black Ops 4, and I absolutely despised COD World War 2. That's from one extreme to another. I'm giving one a good review, and I'm giving the other one a bad review. Anyway, lads, if you did enjoy this video and you want me to make more Call of Duty Black Ops 4 videos, whether that's Zombies, Multiplayer, Blackout, please let me know in the comment section below. Hit thumbs up if you did enjoy the video. I love you all, and I will see you all in the next one.
These girls wanna tie a kid down and keep me around, but I would never change. I'm a dog, I'm a hound, but I tell them what they wanna hear. They like how it sounds till I'm gone with the wind and I'm lost, never found. I met her at my show, then we smashed right after. If we go 3 rounds, then she fall in love faster. Very next morning, I'm Casper in another city for a show somewhere getting